Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to my Twisted Life and TV. I am Poetry. You are here for a recap and review of Ready to Love, Season 3, Episode 6, Friends with Benefits. Y'all, if y'all watched my earlier recap and review today that I did with Put a Ring on It, y'all would have noticed that in the review, I started getting hot, and I was talking about how the temperature changed, and I had the sweater on, and I started sweating right on camera. Y'all, I got a case of food poisoning. And luckily, my body rejects things to the point that I don't have to go to a hospital for food poisoning. I haven't ever had food poisoning to that level where I had to go get my stomach pumped or something. My body pumps it itself. It's just like, no, let's get this shit out of here. I went to Panda Express today. Now, I don't eat seafood, like shellfish. I don't eat shellfish. Now, I went to Panda Express today, and it seems that I got something in my tooth. Hold on. It seems that my sweet fried chicken may have been cooked with the shellfish, with the shrimp, because both of them are coated in honey. Pretty much, mine's supposed to be honey and pineapple, and the honey walnut shrimp, yeah, it has the same type of sauce. And my food just tasted fishy. I ate some popcorn. I got hung on dime too. There we go. I got it out. That one little popcorn kernel, man, they do it. Yeah, I feel like my food tastes fishy. So I stopped eating it. So I ate maybe like a third of it because I was like, is it just me? Am I tripping? No, the food was fishy. And then while I was recording that video, I got hot and flushed, and I thought it was just me wearing that sweater. So I changed clothes and pulled my hair back and all that jazz. No, y'all, I was throwing the fuck up. I mean, I lit the toilet up, throwing up. But I feel better now. I slept, which is why this video was coming so much later. But y'all know, since I am selling lip glosses and stuff, I am going to showcase glosses while I am reviewing these. The collection is coming out. I got my camera working, y'all. What I'm putting on now. And I have like a little cup down here that's just for me only. It's not nothing I'm dipping into. What I'm putting on now is Nebula. It's from the Galaxy collection. You see the difference of the tint between my bottom lip and top lip? Nebula, you can layer these on and it still don't feel thick and heavy. Kind of matches my shirt. All right. That's the Nebula, y'all. Okay. Tinted glosses. So we're going to get into this recap. I didn't take notes all the way. I only took notes part of the way because I feel like, you know what? I got this. I could do this, right? And then Nyya really got to me. So I'm going to start off with my notes. This week, they sent in one man home. I was like, already? But this is week 6. This season seems to be moving by so quickly, and it's because I'm not vested in any couple for real. Couples that I invested in, I want to learn more about them. I want to spend more time with them. These couples, not so much. So the time is moving on, and I didn't even realize that it was moving on this fast. We in week 6. I think we only got 10 episodes of this. Okay. But yeah, I really don't have a good outlook for any of these couples on the real. Even though last week I said Nyya is the one who I was feeling the most. This week she turned the tables for me. She was my favorite last week, but she lost a little bit of my respect. The little bit that I give. I know I don't give much of it. She lost a little bit in this doggone episode. So the ladies have their friends flown in. And I'm like, where the heck are they? They still have not said where this resort is located. It's clearly not in Houston because all these people had to be flown in. I've never known an establishment on one of these TV shows wanted to be kept a secret. You know, I thought that was kind of strange. One thing that I wanted to point out, I kind of wish that this was kind of more of a huge bed and breakfast. Instead of this resort. Kind of like how they went last year. I think it was the Blue Ridge Mountains last season. I might have to be getting the name wrong, but it was right in Stone Mountain, Georgia, where they went. Everybody here has their own room, and it's in a hotel setting. So they don't have like a common area really where they can congregate in the kitchen or congregate around the TV. I mean, they have different areas on the resort where, you know, they can go play chess because they play checkers all the doggone time. They can go play pool. They got the little bar area. But these people are able to still maneuver around each other without being noticed. And I only picked that up because Blue, he seemed to be really shocked. He was none the wiser that Edwin had made a connection with Nyya. And same for Jay. He was like, how did Joy and Edwin make this connection? Like, how y'all missing that? That's because they are able to still move around this resort and not really intermingle with one another if they don't have to. When they were at that lodge last season, they were all actually under the same roof, like a big ass house. Even though everybody had their own rooms, it still was like a big ass house. You know what I'm saying? So let me get Symone out the way. She didn't have a friend show up. I forgot what her reason was why her friend couldn't make it. I guess she got only one. I'm not sure. Like I said, but I think this was they started recording this at the height of the pandemic. She may have friends who was like, I ain't finna fly. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, if y'all follow Symone real wide on Twitter, you can see her daddy. The daddy that she says liked her but didn't really love her, or loved her but didn't really like her. The daddy cracks me up, man. He is a whole mood for me. He was talking about some dates, old prom date she had brought over to the house, and how he could have had the C-19, and he probably was a dumb Donald supporter. Boy, daddy was cracking me up. He was giving me all the life. And then he was trying to make sure he had his little grandbaby put her mask on her face, like cover that baby up, but he wearing his around his chin. He was a whole mood. I liked him. Okay. So anyway, all of these meetups today is basically a drilling. I mean, I if I'm not mistaken, every man that came into the setting said, okay, y'all here to drill me, so go ahead. Like, I thought that it should have been a more natural occurrence. Let the questions come as they may. Of course, we're going to drill you, but let us enjoy each other in the process. That was another thing I liked about last season, too, because, like I said, they got together and they ate at each other's houses, you know what I'm saying? And I understand we can't go to each other's house because we at this resort. But, I don't know, maybe I should just have one big picnic for everybody or something like that. Get to meet everybody that's in the house, not all the friends meet everybody, or something if you were going to do it this way. Because I wasn't really vibing with how they set this up. All these get-togethers, in the end, the men all excluded themselves, as they normally do, but it just seemed so forced. Because when Blue told Nyya he was finna go, she was like, where are you going? Well, Nyya, Will Packer told all these men to leave a short time after, let you enjoy your friendship, because they ain't staying long. They ain't gonna get a chance to kick it on the resort. He putting their ass back on the plane that same afternoon. Y'all get some little time with them while y'all can. That was Will Packer's doing, right? So it made it seem like Blue was really uncomfortable in the situation, especially at the point of the conversation he decided to bow out. It made it seem like he was really like, I'm so uncomfortable, I need to leave. But no, he was just following the instructions of production. They told the men to leave so y'all could talk about them while they was gone. That's all that really happened. But I could see how people took that a different way. In this conversation, Nyya learned that Blue was not only a radio personality, which we all knew, KG Smooth, you know, sounding like Melvin from the Temptations, that he was a deacon, an ordained deacon. And she was like, really? And I was like, really? And my first thought, you know, I'm judging. My first thought was, dude, you walk around this resort wearing a whole jar of castor oil on your chest, shirt always open, and you's a deacon? This is how we represent nowadays. But you know, with this new fandangled age of religion, you know, I guess, you know, come as you are. He comes greased the fuck up every day, chest out. And what I am glad about, because like people were shocked, he a deacon? Well, I was shocked, and me and Nyya was shocked, that he's not pushing religion down people's throat. He seemed to be more spiritually connected, just the way he talks about connecting with Gaia or nature, you know, and vibing with the universe and, you know, stuff like that, and the ancestors. That's the type of vibe that, you know, Blue was giving off. So I didn't really equate that to being a deacon. I didn't at all, but okay. Nyya was falling for him, hook, line, and sinker, with everything that was coming out of his mouth. She was getting more giddy. She was being more impressed. Like, look at my boo right here. You know what I'm saying? I'm really feeling him. That's why I wanted him to meet my sister cousin. Well, sister cousin, like I said, she was drilling him. And she started to ask about finances. Now, as we've seen, Alicia has been the only one on this show that has really been stressing that she wanted a man to take care of her and her kids. Point blank, period. I'm not looking for nothing else. I'm asking for it up front. Give it to me like I want it. Alicia was the only one. And like I said, the way that Alicia was presenting herself, to me, she seemed a bit thirsty. However, I wasn't mad at her wants or her needs or her wanting that for herself. It's just how she was presenting herself that I say that she seemed thirsty to me. That's all. It's a way to do it. You know what I'm saying? And that's how Christina came off last season. She came off a bit thirsty because you want to have a baby? You want to have a baby? Let's have a baby right now. Let's have a baby in 2 seconds. You know, that's how she was coming off. So it was just it seems like a plea of desperation. And like I said, Alicia, just because she's a little bit on the gutter side, it came off as thirst. However, I understood, you know, I want somebody that's gonna provide for me and mine. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing wrong with that. I'm gonna tell you right now, ain't nothing wrong with that for real. It's just how she presented it. So, sister cousin, she decided to ask Blue about finances and what he's gonna bring to the table financially, right? And he said something, I don't know how they got to the mortgage, but he said something like, we could split the mortgage 50-50. One thing I liked about what he said, he didn't say we could split the rent. He did say mortgage, like we're going to have some home ownership. I'm going to give him that. He said 50-50. 50-50 actually is a good idea when you're going into a partnership. You want to be able to share. But Kris kind of dug himself into a hole. I'm going to call him Kris right here for a second. He kind of dug himself into a hole because then his next statement said that he's going to be the one to fill in the gaps from what she does not have. No sister wants that. We don't need a gap filler. That makes it seem like I'm bringing in this glass of water right here. It makes it seem like I'm bringing in this much and you just want to fill in that part. You're going to do your little part. That's what it seemed like. And then on top of that, he added salt to the injury by saying, well, I know you make more money than I do. I'm just a radio DJ. And she was like, how you know what I make? Like, you counting my coins, you counting my ducats? She's said that like 3-4 times. How you know what I make? You don't know that. You don't know that. It's like Kris was already in her pocket. The way that he was relaying this conversation, it was like he was already in her pocket. But in Kris's mind, he's thinking, women nowadays, y'all so independent. We so empowered. You know, sisters are doing it for themselves, you know. All my ladies, independent, throw your hand. You know, that's how he feeling. So in his mind, all women today don't need no man. They don't, you know, they could do it for themselves. You know what I'm saying? So that's all he gonna be doing is just, you know, adding to what you already got. That's the way that he was feeling. I understood him 100% because a lot of women are so super feminist these days. They make it seem like they don't need a man. Half of them don't even want one in their lives at this point. Hell, I know some chicks was on this YouTube group that I was in, was talking about creating this damn island with no men. I was like, I the fuck don't want to be there. I'm not that person. I've been single forever, ever. And no, I told y'all, I said this in one of my Travel and Talk Tuesdays. If y'all don't watch it, y'all need to watch my Travel and Talk Tuesdays so y'all get a little bit of me. I said this in my Travel and Talk Tuesday. I am one of them people, not only do I want a man, I need one in my life. I'm not one of them people saying, I don't need a man. I do. And I need him to take out the trash or some shit like that. I need him to cut the grass. I'm tired of being Mr. Mom. I'm tired of being the mechanic. I'm tired of being the roofer, the plumber. I'm tired of doing all this shit by my damn self. So when he said 50-50, I was like, I could deal with 50-50. I could rock with 50-50. It was just the follow-up conversation that came behind it that made it seem like, nah, bro, you trying to be a gap filler. Because that's the exact words he used. He want to fill in the gaps. You know, it's like I'm this whole slab of concrete and I cracked a little bit. He want to come fill in the seams to try to make me whole again. No, bro, that's not what I want to hear. That's not what I want to hear. And so, but Nyya was like, no. That's not what we're going to do. We ain't sharing no rent. We ain't splitting no mortgage. Nya's mindset was that I don't want to take care of shit. She was on the Alicia vibe. I want a man to take care of me because one, she feels kind of in the way that I do. I've been doing it so fucking long for myself. I want somebody to do it for me. Her mindset, on the other hand, too, deals with the fact that she wants to get pregnant again. She's 41 years old. She already had 4 miscarriages. So in order for her to have a successful pregnancy, because she is high risk at her age, in order for her to try to have a successful pregnancy, she don't need to be working. She need to be off her feet. She owns a salon where she's on her feet all day, in and out. She can make her own schedule, but you know what I'm saying? In order for her to not put a pregnancy at risk if she has the chance to get pregnant again, she need to not be working. So she need to make sure that the person she went can provide for her 100% when she can't do it. Now, the way that she interpreted it was like, this is forever, ever. Now, I don't think I ever want to hear a guy tell me he gonna fill my gaps. I want you to feel it ever, ever, ever. I want to be comforted in knowing that whoever I'm with is willing to ride or die for me. Not literally die, but rather be my ride or die. Take care of me, be my protector, be my provider, 100 if need be. That's what I'm going to add on. If need be, I want him to be able to be in that position. That if I don't want to work, I don't have to. You know what I'm saying? I'm tired of struggling. I hear people all the time talking about, you struggle together, it makes the relationship stronger, or she hold him down while he's struggling, get on his grind. No, I'm 47 motherfucking years old. I'm too fucking old for that now. I am tired of the struggle. I need somebody to come in just as solid as I am. And if I don't want to work, I don't have to. I want somebody to be the provider of the household. Now, my cousin Davita, y'all see her in the comment section. Hey, girl, hey. She had mentioned on the community board that she don't want no man like that because usually when men come like that, they always want to control you. Oh, I'm the one to put the money in your pocket, and she won't have no money of her own. I feel that too. I understand that too. But I think my 100% providers, they not only going to provide for me financially, they're going to provide for me emotionally as well. That's what I'm looking for. When I say 100, it ain't just about the money. It's 100% emotionally as well. So they will be a nurturing and a loving man as well. They ain't gonna be trying to be controlling, trying to be my daddy. So, but I feel you on that, Avita. I feel you on that, girl. No, you ain't finna be telling me what the fuck I can do. Don't be trying to put money in my pocket and trying to make me feel bad about you giving it to me. That's not what's finna happen either. We not finna do that either. So, somebody asked me, how did I feel about what Nyya said? Did I agree with Nyya? Was I on Nya's team? I agree with Nyya for her. Like I said, because I don't want no man come to me telling me he gonna be my gap fella. I'm gonna bring 50-50. We gonna share and everything. I don't want to be told that. If that's the way it happens, then that's the way it happens. But the way Nyya made it seem is like, no, that's the only way it could happen. 100% all of the time. What if he loses his job, Nyya? What you gonna do? Kick him to the curb? What you gonna do? Are you only with him for the support? So if both of them came from a perspective that was made it seem like they want too much on one end and not they have no give and pull. That's what both of them made it seem like. And so, my auntie Nyya, I totally feel and understand what Nyya is saying, because I'm at the position now in life. I'm fucking tired of doing everything for myself. So sometimes I come home and I'm like, fuck, can somebody just cook me a plate of noodles or something? And, I'm just, do I gotta fill up the tank all the time? I gotta cut the grass all the time? I'm just, it's just something. If you do it so long, people say you can get used to it, but fuck, I'm tired of doing it. Just like working. I'm tired of going to work every motherfucking day. I've been working since I was 12 years old. Tired of going to work. I want to be a kept woman for a little while. Just for a little while, enjoy the fruits of being a kept woman and work if I want to. You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel about it. However, Kris in this conversation realized he had made a mistake. He said the vibe just changed. It shifted the whole way, from there. And he went to go talk to the other ladies about it. And the other ladies said, no, that ain't what you want to say. That ain't what you want to say. So they try to coax him, especially Joy. Joy was saying, she type of woman that she will take care of her man. You know, she would do that baby face type shit. I'll buy your clothes. Well, who was that? No, it was Babyface told her, I'll cook your dinner too. Soon as you get home from work. You know, soon as she get home from work, he gonna be at home. He be the faithful lover and all that stuff. Soon as she get home from work. Joy was cool with that, you know, because that's the mindset she in. And that's how Kris was interpreting today's woman, you know, but you can't put that on everybody. And Nyya, you can't expect that from every man. Okay. I don't think 50-50 is necessarily a bad deal. You know, we split this, we split that. I don't think that's necessarily a bad deal. It's just, but like the way he kept adding on to it, it made it seem like, no, I'm just doing my part, what you can't do, you know. And nah, that ain't gonna work. But the conversation that after he sat down and talked to Joy and other ladies and realized where he went wrong and what he said wrong, he tried to go back to Nyya and explain to her later on. But it didn't seem like it came from a genuine place. At this point, because he felt that, you know, she got disconnected at that point, it seems like now Kris was trying to do damage control and just say the right thing. And that's, I believe, how Nyya took it as well. Nyya went to Edwin later and, you know, said, okay, we was talking about finance a little earlier, and I wanted to see where your head was at. What do you think you're going to bring to the relationship? And Edwin said exactly what she wanted to hear. I'm going to be the provider. You know what I'm saying? You know, I always want to be the one that's going to protect and, you know, cater to my woman. You know, as much as I can, like 100%. I don't want her to have to do anything. But in that conversation, they still said, if need be. And that's where the Blue wasn't allowed to like join in on it if need be part of the conversation. At the end of the show, yo, Nyya, baby girl, you got on my damn nerves. I'm trying to go person by person. I didn't realize I talked this long on them though. I'm trying to go person by person. Nyya got on my damn nerves. We sat there in that doggone meeting, and she said Kris was never on her radar. That she would never feeling him. And Tommy was like confused, like, wait a minute, you just said her last week. You know, Adriana was like, I thought you said he was your top one. I ain't never said that. Yes, you did. You said that Kris was the only one you was feeling. Matter of fact, you told all the other men in the house that they need to step their game up and be more like Kris. You said that. And now you sitting here like you totally dismissive of him, like you just never feeling him. What was you doing for the last 5 weeks? Just wasting his fucking time? That's all you was doing last 3-4 weeks, whatever. I think it's 3-4 weeks. We may be on episode 6, but I think we like 4th week there. You was wasting Kris' time. See, this is why y'all motherfuckers need to date more than one person. And he's steady honing in on one person. Nobody else in the house was feeling him. Another reason, because y'all all made this little damn pact that I ain't gonna touch your man if you like him type of situation, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Nobody else was feeling Kris' old buttered up chest. So guess what happened? Kris got the fucking boot. He's the one that got kicked off the damn show. Yes, he did. I was pissed. Because like Nyya faked me out this whole time. I thought that she had such a genuine connection with him. And now she's going to try to turn her leaf over to Edwin. Edwin's not feeling you like that, Ma. He thinks you cool and everything, but Edwin is into Joy. He is into Joy. Speaking of Edwin and Joy, Edwin, Joy, Jay, and Wynter decided to have a group meetup. Wynter felt it was kind of awkward that they was going to do this, but since her and Joy are feeling the same dudes, they know it's best. Best believe this was Joy's idea. This was Joy's idea. Their friends come in and their friends start grilling them as well. And I think they asked a lot of questions of Jay more than they asked of Edwin. Edwin and Wynter, for the most part, was kind of like 3rd and 4th wheels, you know, 56 wheels or whatever they was calling at this point. This seemed like this was really let's see how much these people are into Joy conversation. At least that's all what they showed us in editing. Joy's friend, you know, she said, well, I need to know which one is number 1 and which one is number 2 between them two. And people said that was really inappropriate for her to ask. Motherfuckers, I wanted to know too. Put it on the table. Because Wynter made sure that she wanted to put Symone in her motherfucking place and let her know that she was number 3 in Jay's life. Find out what your position is. Let's find out what it really is, girlfriend, honey, baby child. Both men feel that they are more connected to joy than anything. Wynter left there feeling like, well, damn, I'm playing second fiddle to joy. You always have been. You always have been, sis. And like I said, I believe wholeheartedly that Joy is the one who set up this group session with y'all. You should have picked the man that you thought you connected with the most, and that's who you should have sat down with your friend. Adriana, she did just that. She brought Khalani, not Khalani, she brought Rashid to her friend. Her friend fell in love with him. Oh, he was saying all the right things. She was just so giddy. She was like, girl, he the one. He the one. He the one. Now, she didn't even meet Khalani. She didn't. But with the way that Adriana described Khalani, it was all surface stuff, right? So the friend said, you know what? I noticed that when you talk about him, sneeze. Oh, excuse me. I need some wet wipes. Sorry, y'all. Hold that thought. Pause. All right, I'm back. So, yeah. The way she described Khalani was all surface level stuff. And the friend picked up on that. She was like, girl, the way you talk about him, I don't hear nothing but surface level stuff. You all infatuated with him. But with Rashid, I see an actual interest. Now remember, Adriana had already told us that Rashid is the type of dude that she normally is attracted to. She was trying on Khalani for size. He got the big muscles. He melanated. He's a fun-loving teddy bear type of person. So she knows she attracted to it. But is there really anything more than just attraction? And again, they should be looking at chemistry at this point, trying to figure out how much they connect with one another. And her friend was saying, you connect with Rashid. The way you talk about Khalani, I don't see that vibe. Speaking of that, Alex and her friend, they sat down with Bryan. Bryan is a showman. He searches for the right things to say. Matter of fact, before he even came out there, he said, I know what I need to do and what I need to say to get the friend to like me. I'm good at that. This is something he does. He's never bringing his authentic self. His oily ass beard works my fucking nerves, y'all. I swear it does. I like a man to keep himself up, but you got too much oil. I don't know if you and Blue, y'all rock the same oil he rub on his chest, or you sleeping on his head at night and you rubbing your beard off on his belly or something like that, because you extra glossy. Extra glossy. And it's just, no, something about Bryan just not feeding my soul at all. Not feeding my soul at all. They seem to have a genuine connection as well. But the friend was like, no, it's something about the way you react around him. This ain't real. It's like you trying to force yourself to be whatever it is that you're supposed to be in this journey. Like you say, you're trying to step outside of things and find somebody that's, not the norm, so you can have a different type of relationship. It's like you're trying to force this relationship, and it ain't happening. I don't see it there. And then Alex was like, you might be right. Is she? Damn, she read all that? That you now question yourself? So there must be something that's to truth to what she's saying. I mean, you're the one that's spending all this time with him, day in and day out. She come and meet him for 15 seconds and able to read him like a clock, read you like a clock, or book, whatever, a clock, book. You can read both of them, read time. Know what time it is, read the clock. Yeah, shit. And she's saying, got you thinking about whether or not the way that you have been reacting around Bryan is even true or genuine. If you thinking about that, then it's not. Y'all don't know. It's not. Denice, she came through with two dudes. She brought Anthony and Khalani. Anthony was like, well, when I got invited here, I didn't realize Khalani was coming. Khalani like, I ain't worried about bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm just going to be who I'm going to be. And they, when Anthony described their similarity, I was like, damn, you're right. Y'all both tall, dark chocolate men, very muscly. Y'all like to giggle. Y'all on the same level mentally as well. You know what I'm saying? And as far as her friend is concerned, she vibe with both of the men. She think they both are very nice dudes. She, made some good choices, but she see more of a connection with her and Khalani, which is where Denise's heart was initially anyway. Who else we got? Joy. Yeah. That's it, right? That's everybody. Yeah. So that's it, y'all. That's all I got for this recap and review. I've already told y'all Kris was the one that was sent home, and he was sent home due to Nyya's insistence that she ain't never had a connection with him anyway. So if Nyya ain't connected him, she ain't feeling him, and now she like turning her back like it never happened. I don't know what happened in her doggone mind that whole vibe that y'all was building on one another did never exist. You's a fucking liar, girl. You pissed me off with that. Like, be honest. You ain't got to lie, Craig. You ain't got to lie. But because of that, Kris had to sail on. Sail on. Sugar. Yeah, he had to go. And I was kind of like, damn, he ain't gonna get an opportunity to vibe with nobody else. This is why y'all should not be honing in trying to claim one motherfucker right now. That's it. This is why. This is why. Nyya, she had to quickly go on to Edwin because didn't nobody else want her either. The only person that was with her was Kris. Kris was who was keeping her safe. Boom. Now that she done opened up Edwin's eyes a little bit, she thinks she just safe. But baby girl, Edwin wants Joy. With her old fake ass. Joy fake as a mug to me, y'all. She's a shit starter. And she sat down there and told damn Jay ass that Symone was telling people in the house about him walking in the Wynter's room with no shirt on, and then sit there and say, and it got back to Wynter. You the motherfucker that told Wynter, girl. Fake ass. All right, let me get off here. Thank y'all for watching. Thank y'all for being here. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. I feel a lot better if y'all was concerned about my overheatiness earlier today and my food poisoning. Hey, I ate again since then. Now I feel a lot better. Y'all have a good night. Peace.